Hi, I'm Alec Crawford,
I'm Frank Fitzgerald.
and we're the co founders of Artificial Intelligence Risk Inc. We're going to talk a little about safety and security with AI today. So, Frank, on April 1st, the US Congress banned staff from using Copilot. What's going on there?
It's been an interesting month for Microsoft, especially with the government and some of the security issues that they've been having. What's more very interesting in the artificial intelligence space is how Copilot is accessing the Microsoft Graph server in order to give access to people and the artificial intelligence engine, basically everything you have access to. And unless you're a corporation that has a perfect file structure system and absolutely great security and making sure no one has access to specific documents that they shouldn't, you basically give the ability for an artificial intelligence agent to go find that information. So, for example, like if someone says, "Hey, what does my boss make?" and all of a sudden someone had copied the wrong file on SharePoint to a specific directory that you had access to, it may know the answer to that question. And we've actually seen these use cases happen not just in the government areas, but also in the financial and retail spaces where they've turned on Copilot and turned it off within 12 hours. So it's been a huge issue for governments and financial institutions to really try and lock down the systems. And we're still in that infancy phase. So it's a major problem that we're seeing right now. But one of the other major problems from a security perspective is the fact that hackers, if they ever gain access to a user account, have the ability to go into the system and ask what they have access to with that user. And that's never been the case before.
Yeah, that's true. That can really allow hackers to figure out what's important really quickly as opposed to taking days and days. They can do it in minutes
Minutes.
or, yeah, absolutely. Then how can companies use AI safely and securely, Frank?
Well, one of the biggest things is to limit the underlying use cases for artificial intelligence. Rather than having this large genie that can magically do anything with any of the data that actually exists within a company, from a cybersecurity perspective and a compliance perspective, it's really important to limit those use cases down to specific areas and only providing that access to those specific use cases to the right individuals. And that's one of the things that we've been accomplishing with our underlying software technology, which I think is extremely important for companies to realize. Uh, and being able to also leverage the technology that's coming out in the future.
Yeah, absolutely. The other thing I'd say is that regulatory compliance is already coming up on the radar screen. In Europe, the EU AI Act was ratified by all the member states, the SEC's predictive analytics rules coming out soon.
Yeah,
So there are rules around that, which Artificial Intelligence Risk Inc. can help you comply with. If you're interested, you can go to our website at aicrisk.com and we'd be happy to talk to you. Thank you for watching today.
have a good one.